What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, we have another person, another important person, somebody I consider to be like a friend of mine, somebody who's well-renowned in the sport of boxing and a well-renowned trainer, Jose Benavidez Sr. Jose Benavidez Sr. implies and says that Terrence Crawford, the undefeated pound-for-pound king, 4-division champion, 2-division undisputed champion, will be in a very boring fight should he be victorious. Should he win, if he beats 4-division world champion, 2-time undisputed super middleweight, Saul Canelo Alvarez, if he is to beat Canelo Alvarez, then Terrence Crawford, who is 41 wins, no loss, no draw, 31 wins by way of knockout, who has knocked out or stopped 11 of his last 13 opponents, that Terrence Bud Crawford will make it a very, very boring fight. And Canelo Alvarez, who is 63 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 wins by way of knockout, because of his size, everybody's talking about the size, because Canelo Alvarez campaigns at 168 and Terrence Crawford is moving up 2 weight classes. But Canelo Alvarez is not a big super middleweight. He's just simply not. He is stocky. He's short. He's stocky. He's strong, right? And he has power. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. He has power. But my question is to everybody, when has Terrence Crawford been in a boring fight? When he fought Victor Postol, he outboxed Victor Postol, right? When he outboxed Victor Postol, he still dropped Victor Postol twice in that fight. In his last fight, his debut at 154 against Israel Majumov, there was no knockdowns. Nobody was seriously hurt, but it was far from a boring fight. Terrence Crawford has a very, very extensive mean streak, right? He has a mean streak, and Terrence Crawford wants to finish you. He wants to dog you. He wants to knock you out. And if he sees any sign of blood in the water, he's going to finish you, right? So with that said, I don't know where people, we had Jose Benavidez Sr. and we also had Bernard Hopkins. Bernard Hopkins, ironically enough, now I can accept it from Jose Benavidez, right? Because his sons, Jose Benavidez Jr. and David Benavidez, are never in boring fights unless their opponent tries to make it boring, and still they ain't in boring fights because they press in the fight. So I can understand his standpoint. But Bernard Hopkins saying he's going to be in a boring fight, he's going to make it boring, is outlandish. It's just bizarre. And it's diabolical because he was known to make fights boring, to get victories, right? But Terrence Crawford has not. He has 31 knockouts in 41 fights. Okay? He has knocked out or stopped 11 of his last 13 opponents. But because people point to the level of opponents, they be like, well, who is this guy be? What has he done? He stopped Sean Porter for the first time in Sean Porter's career. Sean Porter only been down twice in his career. He's dropped him twice and stopped him. He's dropped Errol Spence 3 times and stopped Errol Spence. For both his undisputed fights, he got knockouts. I don't get it. I don't see why people think that Terrence Crawford is suddenly going to be this boring hit and not get hit, boxing on his toes fighter. No. Terrence Crawford is going to make Canelo miss in a phone booth. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be thrilling. He's going to counter Canelo Alvarez. And he'll slip. He'll be slippery. He'll be slick. But he's not going to put himself in danger, but he ain't going to make it boring either. So I don't get why people keep saying that he's going to make it boring. I don't see that at all. He has a 4-inch arm reach advantage. He has a 1-inch height advantage. He can switch from southpaw to orthodox. He used awkward angles. And he knows, yes, Canelo has fast hands, but he got slow feet. So he knows he fought Israel Madrimov in the pocket. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. Israel Madrimov was a lot more herky-jerky and a lot harder to time. But let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. I'm gone. Peace.